Yo, what up, people? Smith and motherfucking are here today, of course, to give you guys a quick, actually pretty simple episode of Kill la Kill, episode 3 motherfucking review. Anyway, the thing about this episode is that it was actually somewhat simple. Yeah, it had its mad random moments in there, of course, but it was still a pretty simple episode. We basically got a little bit of the backstory and a badass fight. And we also learned a lot about these Goku uniforms and about other uniforms like Fresh Blood and Pure. And basically, Pure is the student council president's fucking like 100% fucking what they call it, like life cloth or some shit. And basically, this like life thread or something is like a fabric that they use in their clothes. And like 1-star Goku uniforms use like 10%. Then 2-star use 20%, and 3-star use 30%. And so for right now, all she's been fighting is people with like 20%, like fabric, and she has 100. And there were some weird parts in the fight. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. All their power ups are like them getting naked and becoming one with their like. And then it's like, yo, because apparently Fresh Blood. This bitch is like her basically, her fucking clothes. This fucking power suit. Basically, it's made of 100% of this cloth, and like she has to become one with it. She has to become naked in a sense in order to use it to its full power, which was kind of weird, but at the same time, fucking why not? Cause that was epic ass fucking like yo, like like they were punching each other, and the shockwaves were leaving just fucking craters in the fucking walls. And I'm just like yes, like the especially the last scene, I thumb shot that shit because like they crossed swords, and then an explosion came out, and then it came back in, and then it came back out again. I was like, yo, like then you see the people, and then they start flying off, and then they get sucked back in for like a real quick minute, then they just go, they get obliterated, and I was like, oh my god, like so many fucking students just got like caught up in this shit and just got wiped the fuck out. That was great. I was like, yo. That was the shit. And basically, also learned that apparently, at 5-star level, when at 50%, basically humans lose their control in a sense, and they become like giant ass fucking Hulk monsters. Like this skinny ass motherfucker. Like apparently the sewing department's in charge of making all these uniforms, and they were sewing on. Legit, this dude was like legit in his boxers, and he was like chained to a fucking table, and they just brought down the cloth and they started like sewing it legit on his body, like right around him, and basically transform into a giant ass monster and whoop some fucking ass. If it wasn't for this 3-star being there, then shit would have hit the fan. Like, oh my. And basically, we also find out a little bit more about this girl's father, and basically her professor. He was doing some fucking female fan service. Like he changes like on an instant. Like it has something to do with like his power. But like he looks different. It's like apparently he's undercover, and he's like investigating like the clan, the same clan the student council president is a part of, and apparently he worked with her father, and he was like a scientist with him, and the clan got a hold or found out that he had one of these 100% suits, and so they tried to steal it and ended up killing him apparently, possibly, and then he got the location through like a letter after his death, like a couple of days later, of where the suit was, and he was supposed to give it to her. And so we got a nice explanation about his backstory, and we even got a little bit of Pure. Like apparently, the student council president's father like had this wedding dress, like 100% made of this fabric, just like Fresh Blood, and basically he made it for her, and she was gonna wear it, but then apparently her father died or something like that, and her mother's like, no, don't wear this, and she breaks into her own like house. She's like, get the fuck out of my way. She starts putting on the shirt. She starts stripping naked, and then there's like this weird like power up scene where she's screaming, and the suit's getting all like, oh my god, this suit, oh my god, like these suits, like oh my god, like the transformations legit are just like skin. It's not even. The fight though was epic. The fight was awesome, and there was also a little bit family. Oh my god, like a whole peeping. Oh my god, those fucking dudes. I swear to God. And it basically ends off after that one fucking swing that's massacred like a shitload of students. After that fucking one swing, after she unlocked her true form, like fucking fresh blood, and it's like even tighter now, and like she feels like naked in it. Like I open my heart to you now. I'm not embarrassed to have you on. So now it's full power, and it doesn't suck up like any of her blood during the fight. It appears apparently only initial blood to start it was enough for him, because apparently like something like wanting to be closer to her heart drove him to try and drink more of her blood, or drove him to drink more of her blood. And because she opened her heart to him, he didn't need that, I need to drink more blood to get closer to you sort of mentality. It's really weak, but it's cool, but it's fan service. It's all that shit together. And it was badass when she was fighting. Oh my god. I'm digging the fighting. And then basically after that one swing, she's on the ground. Apparently she lost, and then she starts walking up some fucking steps, student council president. Then she's like, basically, starting tomorrow, everyone's gonna come after your ass. I'm putting all my fucking clubs on you. You're done, son. Let's see. If you beat them all, then you get to fight me again. Like on some fucking Mortal Kombat. Like it's tournament time. Like it was cool. Now we're gonna see her fight, and we did get a little bit more of the explanation about how after she's done fighting somebody and she, restores her fucking uniform, how that little string just goes into her suit. It's because it's 100%, and apparently it can absorb other suits, and it absorbs that material back into it to make it possibly stronger. We'll have to see. But at the end of this, I'm assuming that she's going to get a massive power from all these suits that she's destroying. It's just going to be absorbed into her power. That's at least what it seems like. And besides that was basically the episode. I mean, mostly it's usually mad random, but it was actually pretty straightforward, this one. She's learning a little bit more about her father's death, and oh my god, I gotta bring this up. She has like this decapitation mode on her scissor, and it forms like a jet stream of energy around it, like it turns like a lightsaber, kind of like zzz, like a little bit of energy like from the blade, and then it like opens up and it has like this weird ass, and all she does is like this, just moves her hand like that, and the entire like area where the sword moved got completely cut, like all the way to the fucking wall. Like it cut the air and all, it just making just a cut and shit. And the cut was like so precise, like you could tell that this blade was long as shit, and the amount of damage it would have done, it would have decapitated her ass if she wouldn't have done some Matrix fucking, just some Neo shit. And I don't know, but I was really enjoying that. I enjoyed that fucking thing, because basically she just swings like up and like around like she was about to, going after her head. And the entire angle that her hand moved is the exact angle of this fucking cut like behind her. And it's just like a fucking it's like a fucking end, just like, yeah. Like a fucking entrance or a gateway. Just cut into the fucking stone. I'm like, yeah, that's the shit. But it's pretty basic, punch here, kick here, sword fight here, pretty basic. I mean, even the first slash, that took out mad random people. Like, she blocked it, and it's still, like, she diverted it. Like, basically, the cut came at her, and she blocked it with her fucking scissor, the half of her scissor. And then it split into, like, two fucking cuts and just, like, went into the fucking crowd behind her. You see fucking people flying up and, like, destruction. I'm like, damn. And when she got kicked into that fucking building, that was, oh my god. The animation, I'm digging it. I am. It does get kind of low at some points, but it makes up for it. It does. It really does. And overall, I had to give this episode, yeah, 9 out of 10, yeah. It was a solid good episode. Yeah, it was 9 out of 10. It was a solid good episode. Kill la Kill was a solid good episode. It gave us information that we needed. It gave us a nice fight scene, but it gave us a sort of nice power up, kind of. It was somewhat understandable. And so I'm digging. It just wasn't like, yeah, drink more of my blood. It's like, yeah, now I'm 2 times stronger. Like, let's go at it, bitch. Like, no, it was sort of, kind of, well explained. It was still kind of like, but at the end of the day, it had explanation. I might not necessarily love the explanation, but it was still pretty cool. I mean, getting closer, becoming one, becoming naked in a sense. Sure, if you want to, why not? So with that being said, Smith's still motherfucking on. Kill la Kill was pretty good this fucking week, and I cannot wait for next week, because basically it's going to start this whole tournament thing where she's fighting off against different types of clubs. And most likely we're going to see the soccer club and, like, who knows? There's probably going to be some type of, like, otaku club there that's going to do some mad random shit. Like, oh my god, just picture what the fuck these niggas could do. It's just so random right now. These dudes could literally do anything. And that surprised the shit out. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? What are we going to see? What type of clubs are at this school? What's this whole situation with Pure? And because I'm wondering about the suit Pure. Because basically she just like dominates the shit. Like, yeah, you're under my control. I don't know. It makes sense. And it is kind of nice knowing that she's been fighting like somewhat weak people, and they're gonna be stronger people. Like, there could be like people with 80% suits or 90%, but apparently they're even scared to make 50% suits. Like most of her dudes only got three-star suits. So I'm like, I mean, she's at like 100 rocking like level 2 suits like as backup, and she's fighting against like niggas that are 20%, and I'm like, 30%. Come on, they're gonna need to be higher percent. Like, I don't know. We'll have to see. But with that being said, Smith's still my fucking R. Peace the fuck out.